Hey Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is a weekly entanglement reading for those who have Capricorn as their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. If you find this reading doesn't represent your situation, then I encourage you to check back into my future readings to see if your story comes up there. If you find this reading does resonate with you, or if you just like the way I read, you can show your support by donating through the link in the description box below. If you can't afford to donate, you can still support this channel by liking and sharing my videos and hitting the subscribe to all button. All right, Capricorn, let's look at the overall energy of the reading. We have Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Magician. Okay, this is talking about manifesting something in your life you're going to have to work really hard at, or somebody's working really hard at in the present, not really knowing what is going to happen in the future. And I feel like they are taking up an energy of kind of making decisions around this investing where they don't necessarily have all the information. Now, the good thing is that the Knight of Swords, which is a little bit of a fast-moving, almost triggered energy that kind of closes down possibility in the worst case, because it's like decision-making without knowing all the facts. But it's coupled with the Magician, which is telling me that somebody is figuring it out. Because the Magician has a lot of tools at their disposal. Okay. Let's see how person one is showing up in this entanglement. Remember, as an entanglement reading, I'm going to give you the energies of two people, and then we're going to discuss how they're connected. And that relationship can be a love relationship, it can be familial, it can be friendship, it can be business partners. Let's have a look. So person one is showing up as the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Let's see. What this person has yet to realize, this is the subconscious position, Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords, and the secret that they're keeping, Justice, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is somebody who wants to try something new, and they are coming at it with a lot of elbow grease here. King of Wands, it's a lot of energy. This is somebody who has more than one project on the go. They would have more than one main project and a bunch of side hustles. Knight of Wands means that this person may be putting an inconsistent amount of energy into what it is they're doing, but this person would be very attractive. I want to say charismatic. That's the word I'm looking for. And it looks like they are offering some sort of love to somebody, or they're feeling the potential that maybe there could be love with somebody else. What they have yet to realize is that clarity is going to occur for this position. They may have a choice between one or more people. If they're showing as the Knight of Wands, I mean, this is the Sagittarian card that gets, kind of a bad rap. It's known to be the player card, but really what it is somebody who has a lot of energy, usually sexual energy, which is like a life force energy, and they don't really know exactly where to put it. And sometimes that can manifest in somebody who, starts sexual relationships with someone and doesn't necessarily allow it to form into something else before they're off on another pursuit. Being a Sagittarian card, we can say, of course, Sagittarius is the centaur, and this is somebody that likes to hunt. Now, the King of Wands, though, is somebody who has a better ability to really harness that sexual life force energy and put it into projects. It's the difference between the two. So coming back to the Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, this is somebody who has yet to realize they're going to have clarity about making a decision between one or more person. Now, the Fool is the overall, which means that this person is going to do something new, add something new to their existence or their mix. Okay, the secret that they're keeping, Justice. This person wants the scales balanced. If this person was in relationships before where they didn't get, what they thought they deserved, they're looking for it now. Let's see. Ten of Swords, Judgment, and the Page of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Okay, so they're a little bit taking up an energy of my way or the highway. They're making a decision to end something where they just were not getting enough. They know this because this is a secret that they're conscious of and they're keeping. But they're keeping this secret and taking out this action because they've had some clarity concerning, you know, a third party situation. It could be the case that this person is a King of Wands dealing with a Knight of Wands. And they're just not feeling like they are getting the attention that they need, or they're feeling like, you know, there's competition, or like they have to be in some sort of defensive or battle energy. Okay, let's take a look at person 2. How is person 2 coming to this entanglement? The Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Sun. Whew. Okay, what they have yet to realize. Seven of Pentacles here, pairing nicely with the Seven of Pentacles up here, and Six of Swords. And the secret this person is keeping is the Ten of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who comes across as an overbearing figure, very powerful, really knows what they want. I'm feeling like that Five of Swords, my way or the highway card that came up under here actually might refer to this person, and this person doesn't want it anymore because they don't really know what to do with it. It's like, I don't know the King of Wands wants to create out of projects, right? Like, how's the King of Wands meant to create a project if they're up against an Emperor who just always wants it their way? Again, this doesn't have to be a love relationship, but I do see the Ace of Cups here. So this person could have different projects that they want to emotionally pour into. Let's see where this goes. So the Emperor is here feeling a little bit competitive. The Sun is ultimate happiness. So, but with Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this person is showing as a wounded warrior. I think that this person, it took a lot for this person to get to an Emperor status, and they perhaps had to compete with other people, or they are with the Sun. I feel like this is somebody who maybe thrives on conflict. Yeah. Which would make sense that they're a bit overbearing for this person. What they have yet to realize in their subconscious position, Seven of Pentacles. This is an investment that you need to work at without knowing what the outcome is going to be. It's coupled here with the Six of Swords. This is moving to calmer waters. So there's something that this person has put significant attention to, cultivate. This is the Farmer's card. And it's helping them, or the project itself is moving towards something that is calmer. This person was having to make some decisions because they had a lot of options and it got a bit confusing, and they maybe approached this from a very emotional level. They may have opened up to somebody. That's interesting for an Emperor. An Emperor is typically, there's no discussion. It's usually, you know, the Emperor tends to bring structure to things that don't have structure, and emotional sentimentality and immaturity doesn't have enough structure for the Emperor. So maybe what this person is realizing is that they have invested in something that has emotionally challenged them. Page of Swords here is very much a student or apprentice card. This is learning. Knight of Cups is a very romantic, lavish, sometimes even love bombing energy. And this is really difficult decisions to make. I feel that the Emperor has learned that not all decisions can be made, you know, with the force and decision making that this person would typically make them. feel like this person is coming to realize that in order for things to move to calmer waters, they have to maybe grow up a little bit emotionally and take a more junior or apprentice approach to dealing with people. Well, that fits what we see over here with person one. The secret that this person is keeping, that they're conscious of, is the 10 of Rods. Again, with this Page of Cups, so this person wants to offload a burden, I think because they are thinking about somebody who might be their emotional match. Okay, this person strikes me as somebody who comes off initially, or came off in a romantic situation initially, as my way or the highway. I am so confident. I'm going to design our dates for us and they're going to be this way, which maybe kind of began to stifle the other person. But they really wanted to win out any competition for the person that they were dating. And I think what they're coming to is the fact that they have to maybe approach this with a lighter, they may not have been getting the response that they wanted. This is moving to calmer waters. And so in order to have that, this person's kind of realizing they have to kind of approach this from a softer perspective. You know, this is maybe somebody who asks, what would you like to do on Saturday? Instead of just, you know, designing a date where they do, you know, ice skating and, you know, 3 other activities of their design. I feel like this person wants to get out of something. I feel like them having to learn, you know, this is an old dog, new trick scenario. They're maybe having to change. They're thinking a lot about a 2 of Cups union and how to grow it. And they're seeing that as a little bit of a burden. That's very funny. I think because it's probing this person to change, to grow, to maybe realize that they have to go back to a bit of an apprentice stance, a bit of a romantic stance, which I feel like for the Emperor would be incredibly difficult. But in order to become an Emperor, you have, and this is an amalgamation of 4 kings, you would have to go through, you know, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, in order to become the King of Cups. So that's interesting. This is somebody who's having to take a step back and is maybe being schooled by love. All right, let's take a look at the bond between these two. What type of bond are these two creating? There's the 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and Judgment. Motivating, we have Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands, and the 9 of Swords underneath. These 2 people stress each other out, okay? I don't know if they're work colleagues or they've started a project together. Nine of Swords here. This is like, you know, nightmares and anxiety. So how they're showing up together is this 10 of Wands victory, 6 of Wands and Judgment. This is a burden that is offloaded successfully, and it's due to the fact that somebody is making particular decisions. So if we come back to the dice above, the 7 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Knight of Swords, I was saying initially at the beginning of this reading that somebody is trying to make an investment for their future, but they don't have all the information yet. They're like doing like a snap judgment, or they're triggered somehow. I'm really feeling that that is reflective of this Emperor style person who almost wants to approach an investment without having all of the facts. And I think, I feel that these 2 people are involved in a project together. I mean, they could be business partners who also have some sort of emotion, but they have 2 very different ways of functioning in business, if this has to do with business. And person 2 is really, like I said, learning to take a softer approach because person one feels stifled. I mean, if you're looking at the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, this is somebody who works on inspiration, and it's very possible that the Emperor can, you know, especially on a bad day, smother that. And when you smother the inspiration, the King of Wands does not do well. I think the King of Wands is looking at whatever offer this is and thinking, I need to put an end to this because it's giving me an intense amount of anxiety. Now, so 10 of Wands is the offloading of a burden, but 6 of Wands is victory. And it has to do with a decision. And I'm thinking this is the secret that the Emperor is keeping. The Emperor is offloading some sort of a burden, and the fact that they are making that, if it's showing up as judgment, this is a big decision for this person, right? There is victory here. Yeah, this is somebody who has learned the value of inspiration. Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. Here we have the Page of Swords mirroring here. This is very much an apprenticeship, a learning card, communication, a lot of trying to figure out what it is they don't know. This could be, you know, looking things up on the internet, taking a course. But it's the general realization that you don't necessarily know everything. And Queen of Wands is the partner to the King of Wands. This is an energy that is also incredibly creative. Okay, let's look at the future of this connection. I really like that the 6 of Wands is showing there in the middle, because I feel like the Emperor is really kind of, I don't know, let's see. This could also be two people who want to romantically be with each other, but this started as some sort of a business endeavor or an investment or something. And what they're offloading here with this anxiety, making a judgment call to get rid of this, there can only be victory perhaps in the romantic aspects of this relationship if the business aspects go. Let's look at the future of the connection. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Coins. Motivating this, Queen of Coins, Page of Swords. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. So in the future of this connection, somebody is really learning how to care for someone else. We have that Page of Swords again. Somebody is seriously being schooled in the connection between their love relationships and how it is they care for people in the financial realm, but having to do with domesticity. I think that what happens is, Page of Coins here, there's an offer here that's not enough. There's, again, this Knight of Swords, this kind of mental energy of, you know, making decisions not based on all of the answers. And there's this Knight of Wands. There is this Knight of Wands energy that's kind of in and out. I almost feel like these two people should quit the romantic potential of this relationship and go towards the business. But I mean, I don't know. The future of this connection doesn't look incredibly stable. I mean, they're showing up as knights and pages. That's interesting. These two people could also maybe have children separately. And there's a coming together of two families. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe that's for just some of you. I see 3 children, 2 teenagers and 1 child. And somebody is learning how to keep all of the logistics of the household, all of this together. Interesting. Okay, let's look at some advice for whoever the viewer is. The Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Motivated by Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Okay, and the Emperor at the bottom. This Emperor energy is a serious problem. I'm getting this is a serious problem. This is making one or both parties here in this want to close off a cycle and walk away, or like just, you know, keep your cards close to your chest and hold on to your own resources. There's a want to invest in this. So there's a real drive to invest in something, but somebody actually isn't doing the investing. It's almost like it has to go their way or no way. That's what I'm getting. And that's not a real investment. That's the bottom line. An investment, when you come to anything that is a collaboration between two people, I'm also not seeing the Three of Pentacles here, which is telling me, because I read in the upright, that these two people don't work well together. So, you know, coming together with the Lovers, this can be an actual love relationship, or it can just be finding a match to do with any endeavor that requires you to put emotion into it. Seven of Pentacles, there's the investment. We don't know the outcome. And the Ace of Wands is a real inspiration to do it. But with Ace of Cups here by the King of Wands, I don't know. I feel like these are two people who want to come together and maybe merge two households. But I really feel like the Emperor is a bit of an issue. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this Emperor has some things that they need to reflect on, things they've already learned in order to move from somebody who is a Knight of Swords into an energy that is a King of Swords, and then up into their Emperor position. This person almost needs to go back in order to go forward. Interesting read, Capricorn. That was very confusing. Anyways, thank you for tuning in today. And if you enjoyed this reading, then like, share, and subscribe to all, or hit the donation link below. Peace and gratitude from me to you, and take care.